Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place.
Good morning, my babies. Welcome back to my channel. It is Mother's Day and I'm getting ready to go to church. I am not really much of a fashion type of person. I honestly sometimes don't know what to wear or how to wear it, but I try my best. So I decided to go black, and it's green but it looks yellow. And then I tried to find a bag that I think would go with it. I kind of like the yellow, but I decided to go with the black because black goes with everything. I got to church and they were giving us stuff for Mother's Day. They gave us tokens and stuff, and we just enjoyed the day. The gentlemen of the church, they prepared food and gave us treats just to show their appreciation. After church, I went to grab some fish because I decided I wanted to do a seafood boil. So I went to my little Caribbean shop. After that, I went to Walmart to see if I could get a lampshade because I was doing a DIY lamp and I needed a shade, but unfortunately, Walmart had none. So I went to further get some seafood. Listen, the seafood aisle in Walmart was not seafood at all. I went to Superstore to try and get some additional seafood. However, I got distracted by these lights because I've been wanting them for a while. It's some motion censored lights, and I just want a couple to paste all over my apartment so I don't have to pay my bill. So here I was walking to the seafood department. Listen, Superstore have almost every single seafood. I got myself some shrimp. I got myself some lobster tail. The lobster tails, they were reasonable prices. They were like some for $11, some for $10. I got the one for $11 because it was for me and my mom. So I needed two. I wasn't gonna do a big thing because, as I said, it's just for two person. And then I got myself some crab legs. After leaving the store, I was vibing home because I was in my zone. I just wanted to get home so I could start cooking, because if you know me, you know that my favorite place to be is in my kitchen cooking. Not saying that I love to cook every day, but baby, I'll cook. So I got home and I decided to show you guys what I got. My budget was $50. I spent $152. And that's between getting the seafood stuff. I grabbed some stuff from the Caribbean store, which is some snack that I could bring to work with me when I'm going to work, because I work mostly at night. And that's the light I was talking about. I got some frames, and that's what I will be using to do my DIY lampshade. Those are some tiles because I'm going to be doing some stuff around my house. And those are my shrimp and my fish. I got the fish. So here I was preparing my seafood. I normally boil them before I put them in the oven. And for the shrimp, I normally fry it a little bit to give it some color, and then I add it to my seafood tray to put in the oven after I finish making my sauce. So here I was. So I know you guys see my pots are very small. I just moved and I'm still in the process of moving, so I haven't gotten much stuff yet. So I'm just making use of what I have, and let me tell you, it's just my child and I for the moment. So having small pots, listen, don't bother, don't bother. My pots are quite fine for me. So now I'm about to make the season to do my sauce for my seafood. And you know, one thing with me, I am gonna clean as I go. I'm gonna wash my hand as I go, and I'm gonna clean as I go, because I do not like cooking in a dirty kitchen. That's one thing for sure. So here I am adding more season to my mixture. And if you know black people, you know one thing with us, we're not going to measure season. We're going to sprinkle until our ancestors tell us to stop. So that's exactly what you saw me doing here. So I'm just mixing the season to have them equally spread, so you know that there isn't much of one flavor all around. And I'm vibing to my little songs that's playing in the background. One thing with me, I'm a vibe and enjoy myself. So here I was preparing to cook up my seasoning to make my sauce. So I cut up an onion. This is my way. A lot of people don't do it this way, but this is the way I like it. I like to use my onion, and then I'll fry up my onion in some of the seasoning, and then I'll fry my shrimp in that sauce, and then I'll add my clam to the sauce. And after the sauce is fully marinated, I will add it to my seafood before I put it in the oven. So this is what I'm talking about. The seafood finished boiling, and I'm just gonna add the sauce to it so I can put it in the oven to let it simmer a little bit to season in the flavor. And this is what it looks like after I take it from the oven. Look at that. Look at the sauce. Look at the seasoning. Girl. So after that, I decided to make my protein shake. And listen, it is not a good idea to do protein shake and cook all this food to have together, because normally when I do the protein shake is because I don't want to eat too much stuff, and it normally fill me up. Like on one cup I would be full. So yeah, I added the stuff to blend up. I added the oats and the peanut butter and honey. And listen guys, I know it looks sweet, but trust me, it is not sweet, and that's what the honey is good for. Like the honey will give it flavor, but it won't make it sweet. So it's just like a neutral taste. And I just added everything, and then I had ice to my mixture to give it some consistency and to let it be. It's not going to be very much watery, but it's going to have a little consistency to it. So here I add the ice. The ice was a little bit hard, so I had to chip off a few pieces, and I add the ice to the mixture so that I could blend it properly. Listen, after I blended this, it was so smooth and cool. Like on a hot day, having it just like this after I finish blending it is the most heartwarming thing you'll ever taste. Trust me. And it's very much healthy. Like if you're trying to be on a diet, normally if I'm going on fasting, I would try to make like a glass of this one, so I don't get hungry very much, because as I said, like one glass is enough to fill your tummy for like maybe 5 hours. So here I am just putting the peanut butter. As you can see, the peanut butter is stuck on the blender, so I'm just trying to scrape it down so that all the flavor will be mixed in the mixing. And then I'm gonna just blend it a little bit more. And then when it's all done blending, you know I have to take a taste. This was supposed to be a taste. Trust me, it might not look like a taste, but it was supposed to be. Look at this. Look at this girl. Just look at this. I really intended on it to just be a taste, but after getting that taste, you see I did my little dance and I was hyping myself up. Like, girl, I was hyping myself up. I said, let me taste this again just to make sure what I tasted the first time was a taste. And girl, I had to taste a third time because why not? Yeah. It tasted as good as it looks. And this is my finished meal. I was having mashed sweet potato and mashed potatoes and fish, lobster tail, crab legs. And one thing with me, I'm going to pray before I start eating because I have to thank the Creator who provided my meal. If it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't have this meal. Look at that. I'm just sitting there peacefully enjoying my meal because why not? I worked hard for it and I decided it's Mother's Day. I'm going to treat myself. And I treated my mom also. Like, yeah, why not? After it was all said and done, I had to go ahead and light my candles and relax a little bit just to read on the word. I try to read one Bible verse a day. I'm slipping, but I'm trying. Okay, give me a break. Thank you for coming. You have reached the end of the video. I hope you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.